This is the Rangers Postcast, your instant game reaction for the Texas Rangers, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Well, we all asked the question after last night's big win, can the Rangers do it again in Detroit? And they did it again today with another dominant start on the mound for Nathan Eovaldi and 3 more home runs for Marcus Semien, Josh Jung, and Jonah Heim as the Rangers take down the Tigers 6-1 to make it 2 in a row and to win the series. And here we go. Welcome into the Rangers Postcast, your team every day, and in our case, your team every single game. My name is Jeff Biggs, longtime host and reporter. Thank you for watching Locked On Sports Rangers, your destination after every single game. You can also find us on the Locked On Rangers podcast feed. That is where you'll find the great work of Bryce Paterick every single day, and I know Bryce is going to have a lot of good things to say about what turned out to be a very good weekend in Detroit for the Rangers. All right, coming up on today's episode.
This is what you'll be talking about.
Well, I think we have to start with another outstanding start for Nathan Eovaldi. Second straight win on the road trip. Nate was lights out and nasty again today, had everything working. The splitter, the fastball, the breaking ball, little cutter. I mean, he was just great. And again, I mean, what a treat to be able to watch Jacob deGrom and Nathan Eovaldi. Going to see Tyler Mahle tomorrow. Hopefully, Patrick Corbin's been great. Hopefully, Jack Leiter will get right on this upcoming homestand as well. But man, Nathan Eovaldi leading by the way, leading by example on the mound. We're also going to talk about, obviously, the Rangers offense. We said, can they do it again? Can they put together back-to-back wins? Can they score some runs and not be feast or famine and go back and forth? They did it. They showed up again today. 5 home runs on Saturday night, 3 more home runs today. And I did not know, props to the TV crew for pointing this out. I did not know today was the first time this season that the Rangers have hit multiple home runs in back-to-back games. I mean, I know this whole start to the season has been stunning for this Rangers offense, but that one kind of took me by surprise. I know it's been bad, but wow. I mean, that's big, but really, I guess when you think about it, really not surprising, right? So we'll get into that as well. And the only downer on the day, the only downer on the weekend is what I'll call the latest Corey Seager scare, if you will, and I'll have a lot more to say about that coming up in a bit. We had a lot to say about Corey Seager after his 2 home run dominant game last night. Corey did not play again today, and I'm thinking there's a chance we may not see him for a little bit, and you know what? I'm okay with that. I mean, if they need to shut him down again for another couple weeks to make sure that he's completely healed, I'd rather wait a little bit now than try to bring him back and then have him injure it and be done for the rest of the season or most of it. I'd rather do it the right way now than pay more later for Corey Seager. So we'll get into that as well. But let's get into the biggest takeaway. I think the biggest takeaway is, we talked about this last night, Corey Seager aside, this Rangers team is heating up. They're coming around. You can say coincidence. You can say partial, whatever. But I think all of the moves, the firing of Ecker, bringing in Brett Boone, the rock bottom, all of it together, I think has put the Rangers in a point where I mean, they had to turn it around. They had to get going. They had to go up eventually. And I feel like they're finally starting to see it. I know we talked about, are they back? Well, I'll tell you what. You got 3 with the Rockies at home after the last home stand with the A's and the Mariners was brutal. Now, you got 3 with the Rockies at home beginning tomorrow night, and then 4 with the Astros, who always, I mean, that's your rival right there. All right. I mean, if you can't get up for that series and, a way to kind of, send a message and put them in their place. I mean, I don't need to sell it. I don't need to say anymore. So let's see how, I mean, the Rangers have a ton of momentum coming off of this win. They stopped the series streak, the 6-game series losing streak. They won the series against the top team in the American League, scored a lot of runs. The home runs are back. The starting pitching has been fantastic. All right, let's keep it going now. Let's get back home, tap the Rockies and, get it on with the Astros and we'll talk then. But so far, so good. And I don't want to take anything away from what the Rangers did this weekend in Detroit. Very impressive, very solid wins on the road after, a brutal series in Boston. Great to see the Rangers making Comerica great again with their 2 wins. All right, let's get into this game and what happened.
Time to reveal where the game was won or lost. It's the turning point.
Well, I think without a doubt, I mean, Nathan Eovaldi again set the tone with his presence, his command, just his intensity. I mean, he really is just, I know DeGrom has a better record, but something about Nate, I mean, he really, he's the ace. I mean, he really sets the tone with his presence, the way that he carries himself, the grunts, the whole thing. And he was fantastic. I mean, came out right away today and you could tell, okay, he's on his game again today. So that really, I think that really does carry over and gives the guys on offense a boost when they know that they have him on the mound. But clearly, the turning point was the top of the second inning. Adolis Garcia, very quietly, he's had some very productive at bats of late. Not home runs or anything spectacular, but he has been having much better appearances. Gets the 1-out double, and then Marcus Semien with a long overdue, much needed home run to left center, and the Rangers jumped out to a 2-0 lead, and that was it. That's all they needed. Tough to see them leave the bases loaded in that second inning, but if you see in the screen, I put Marcus moment, and this is in no way to single him out or to cast all the blame on him, but I think there was a something I read one of these stories recently where either he was at the top of the list or like in the top 5 of the most disappointing players in baseball so far this season. And I think we're at a point right now, especially after the moves that have been made and with bringing in Brett Boone, where, pretty much other than, Corey Seager and probably Josh Smith and Wyatt Langford, I think everybody right now on this Rangers roster in the lineup, everybody is kind of on notice. Like we're kind of at the point now, right about the middle of May, where, okay, this is, it's time now. You got to get going here. And, I think Marcus is one of those guys that he's kind of the spotlight's on him too, to kind of get going here. And I'm not saying they were going to cut him or trade him, but he needs to get going. He knows that, and I thought this was a big moment for him today to get that home run. And he's been better as well, and hopefully we'll see even more of that coming up here on the homestand. Top of the third, again, Adolis Garcia, leadoff single to right field. Evan Carter, RBI single. That made it 3-0. That was a big run at the time. Adolis also stole second base. That was huge. Got that run. I mean, great, just aggressive baseball by the Rangers today. Again, top of the fifth, Evan Carter, 2-out infield single. Great job by him on this weekend series. And then Josh Jung playing in front of his mom, 2-run bomb to left. That made it 5-0. And then Jonah Heim in the top of the eighth, another 1-out home run bomb to left. That made it 6-0. And the Rangers almost had a shutout. They should have had a shutout. Feel bad for Jacob Latz. I think he has a good arm, but I would expect him to be sent back down here pretty soon because he is just, you can see it too. I mean, he's fighting it and he's frustrated, and I think he needs to go back down and kind of hammer, work some things out where he can get that breaking pitch a little more comfortable and kind of work on some things and then maybe come back up. But tough for him. Would have been a shutout, should have been a shutout, but still 1 run. That's okay. And the Rangers win it by the final of 6-1. By the way, on a positive note for the pitching, the Rangers starting pitchers have gone now, starters, 29 games allowing 2 runs or less. In 29 of their starts, they've allowed 2 runs or less. You saw Minnesota is tops with 31. But man, I mean that's a very, very impressive number for this Rangers rotation. All right, we're going to take our lone time out. When we come back, want to hear from you via the comment crew. Happy Mother's Day, by the way. Thank you to all the moms or all the moms, to your mom or to your wife. Happy Mother's Day. And again, there's a lot going on today. And for those of you that are with us today, thank you for being a part of the show and spending a little bit of time with us. Appreciate it very much. We'll come back and hear from you and your comments as the Rangers postcast continues after a 6-1 win in Detroit. All right. If you ever check your bank account and wonder, where did all my money go between dining out, online shopping, and entertainment, it's very easy to lose track. That's where Monarch Money comes in. They're your personal CFO, giving you full visibility and control over your finance. Now, Monarch Money is not just a budgeting app. It's a complete financial command center. That's pretty cool. You can track all your accounts, your investments, and your spending all in one place. And so you stop just managing your money and you actually start building wealth. When I started using Monarch, I realized how much I was spending on food, and now I'm budgeting smarter and saving more. They have all-in-one convenience, and what's really cool, easy collaboration. So you can manage money with your partner, and it's smoother than ever. You can track your shared and personal accounts. You can set goals and stay on the same page without the stress. So take control of your finances with Monarch Money. Use code LOCKEDONMLB at monarchmoney.com for 50% off your first year. That's monarchmoney.com, code LOCKEDONMLB for half off your first year. All right, and you know me. I mean, if you're looking for a snack that is both delicious and nutritious, then crack into a good source of protein with Wonderful Pistachios. Wonderful Pistachios is one of the highest protein nuts. Each 1 ounce serving has 6 grams of protein, giving you over 10% of your daily value. Plus, they're packed with fiber and better for you unsaturated fats to help keep you feeling fuller longer. The fact that Wonderful Pistachios is a complete protein, providing all 9 essential amino acids, that's great. They pack a great protein punch, and the no shells option is wonderful for kind of grab and go ease. Or if you really like the satisfying crack of opening each shell, it's like snack meditation. So get snacking and get cracking with the snack that packs a protein punch. Visit wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more. Again, wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more. All right. Happy Mother's Day again. And again, good day for the Rangers. They win the game and the series in Detroit. 3 more home runs. They maul the Tigers 6-1. Want to hear from you via the comment crew. We're going to start off with Battlefield Ace, who says, I am cautiously optimistic at this point. Seems like everyone's Adderall got refilled because the team looks wide awake now. Yeah, well said. Landon Duhan says a series win feels good against one of the best teams in baseball and an offensive outburst. Landon also says, I complained yesterday about DeGrom being the only pitcher to get run support, but Evo finally got some run support too. Yeah, I mean, he was at the other end of the spectrum, as you know, Landon. And yeah, is that Landon or London? Yeah, that's Landon, right? Astros series is going to be a pitching duel. Looking at the matchups, Hunter Brown has really taken it to the next level for Houston. He's taken that next step, and he's tough. He's tough. Really pitching well. Rangers fan 101 says this offense is coming together. Isaac Harlan says a serious win is a good first step to getting back to their old selves. Pitching good, offense good, just like how it should be. I will feel that they are back if they win the next 2 series. Mike Clark says 2 big wins, great pitching, finally timely hitting. And Mother Pig, happy Mother's Day, Mother Pig. Between last night and today, 7 different Rangers hit home runs. Great point there. Nice series win against a really good team. Now, please don't embarrass us against the Rockies. I'm not even going to go there. You're right. I mean, that will be bad. Can't do that. And KMD, great point here. KMD says 2-strike approach has been a lot better, especially Adolis. Heard good things about Reese Olson coming in. Good win. Yeah, no doubt. Liked everything. Everything. The only little bummer is this little scare for Corey Seager, who was not in the lineup again today. Bruce Bochy said before the game, quote, he will continue to get treatment today, and he'll continue to get treated for today, and we'll see where we're at when we get home. It flared up a little bit. He's not playing because we don't want to put him at risk as far as DHing. Bochy went on to say that Seager might get further evaluations while the team is being cautious, and that considering placing him on the injured list is a possibility. Bochy also agreed it's not the news they were hoping for, but said that and he just said that when Seager's in the lineup, makes everybody better and is one of the best hitters in the game. So, like I said, we talked about this yesterday. You got to do whatever you have to do to keep him in the lineup. And, if the experts say, you know what, the best thing to do would be just to shut him down for a couple of weeks. You know what, like I said, I would much rather do that than kind of go, 85% one day, take a day off, 85%, and then, in a week from now, he totally tears it and is done until, late September, right? So, look, the good news is, looks like the offense is finally starting to click a little bit, and hopefully, if he does have to miss a little more time here, the offense can pick him up. And again, we know that the pitchers are doing their part, but I can't say it enough. To me, he is too valuable, and I would much rather have him, for the second half, even if you have to shut him down for a month. I don't care. You want him 100% and able to go and be in there for the run. So we'll see. We'll find out more tomorrow. But hey, great win today. Great series win, 2 in a row against the top team in the American League. They were rolling. The Rangers starting pitchers did their part, and good to see the offense really step up with the long ball, good hits, good 2-out hitting. Just a nice series win on the road to wrap things up. All right, hey, I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do here at home. Hope you can join me. I'll be with you after the games, starting tomorrow night with Game 1 against the Rockies. So if you can join us then, please, we would love to have you be a part of the show. But thank you for getting in and being with us today. Sincerely, really appreciate it. Enjoy the win. Enjoy Mother's Day. And we'll do it again tomorrow night after the opener against the Rockies. Final score today, the Rangers beat the Tigers in Detroit to win the series 6-1. This has been the Rangers Postcast.